Good evening, everyone. We are thrilled to welcome you to the first session of the Friends with CS Benefits event series titled Sharpen Your Skills and Boost Your Career, organized by the IEEE Computer Society Sri Lanka chapter in partnership with the IEEE Computer Society chapters of the University of Kelaniya and the University of Vavuniya. I am Koshila Hansani from the University of Kelaniya. And Jelson.
Hi everyone, I am Jelson from University of Vavuniya. We are excited to have you all today. This event is fantastic opportunity for us to connect, share knowledge, and build friendship across our universities.
Absolutely, Jelson. Whether you are joining us from the Kelaniya, Vavuniya, or any other university in the country, we are thrilled to have such a diverse group of participants. Your presence today shows your commitment to learn and collaboration, and we are so grateful to have each one of you here with us.
Before we dive into today's activities, let me introduce the IEEE Computer Society of Sri Lanka chapter, CSSL. Founded in 2005, a leading source of information dedicated to advancing the theory, practice, and the application computing in Sri Lanka. CSSL is committed to fostering the growth of computer science and engineering, providing its members with top-tier resources, events, and opportunities to support their academic and professional aspirations. The diversity, including students, academics, and industry professionals, all collaborating to propel the field of computing forward. With 13 student branch chapters across Sri Lanka, CSSL actively aims to expand this network, striving to make a significant impact on all its members in the field of computer science.
Yes, Jason. Let me take a moment to talk about the IEEE Computer Society chapter of the University of Kelaniya student branch. Established in 2021, our chapter has rapidly emerged as a dynamic and forward-thinking community dedicated to the advancement of computer science and technology. We have marked a significant peak in 2023, garnering special recognition for the Best Humanitarian Project in the Sri Lanka section at the IEEE Sri Lanka Section Awards Night 2023 for our impactful event Walking Together. This was the proud moment for us as it was the only award won by a computer society chapter in the country. Since August 2023, we have organized 3 physical events and 1 online event. We also received the IEEE STEM Pre-University Fund Grant, and we are planning 3 more exciting physical events. With more activities on the horizon, our chapter continues to inspire and engage its members.
That's truly impressive, Koshi. It's great to see how the IEEE Computer Society chapter of the University of Kelaniya has grown and made such a positive impact. Now, let me share a bit about the IEEE Computer Society student branch of the University of Vavuniya. It was established in 2023, and our branch chapter has quickly become a hub for advancing computer science and technology. At the 2023 annual meeting, our student branch introduced the IEEE Computer Society student branch chapter of the University of Vavuniya for the first time and appointed new executive members, committee members. Since then, we have been actively engaging our community in various activities. Online sessions like awareness sessions dive into the future of technology. Physical events such as Code Sprint, IoT hands-on session, and much more are down on the line. We are excited about our progress and look forward to more activities that inspire and engage our members and undergraduates.
It's wonderful to hear about the achievements and activities of the University of Vavuniya chapter. This is very first event that we are organizing together with the University of Kelaniya and the University of Vavuniya, and we are talking about the IEEE CS benefits. All university students are welcome to the participate in this event series, and similar events will be happening at other universities too. Today's event is organized by the University of Kelaniya and University of Vavuniya. Before we dive into the talks, let's take another moment to acknowledge all the participants. Your presence truly enriched this event. We hope you are ready to gain some new knowledge and perhaps even win a prize. So, without further ado, let's extend a warm welcome to Mr. Vidura Bandara and Mr. Randeesha Savindu. We are thrilled to have both of you with us today. Firstly, we are honored to introduce Mr. Vidura Bandara. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science from General Sir John Kotalawala Defense University. He is a multifaceted professional who served as a SAC Membership Development Subcommittee Chair 2021 of the IEEE Sri Lanka section, the chairperson of the IEEE Student Branch at Kotalawala Defense University 2020, the Industry Engagement Coordinator for the IEEE Computer Society Sri Lanka chapter, and the co-chair of IEEE Let's Talk 2021 for the IEEE Young Professionals Sri Lanka. Additionally, he is the chairperson of the Young Professional Activities Committee of the IEEE Computer Society Sri Lanka chapter and currently work as a project manager at Ensinga.
And we have Mr. Randeesha Savindu. He holds a bachelor's degree in computer software engineering from General Sri Sir John Kotalawala Defense University. Mr. Randeesha has an impressive track record, having served as a former chief coordinator and design team lead of the IEEE student branch of Kotalawala Defense University from 2019 to 2021. He is also the training and webinar coordinator in Computer Society chapter from April 2021 to April 2022. Currently, he is the chairperson of the Student Activities Committees of the IEEE Computer Society Sri Lanka chapter and works as a QA engineer at Ambram Solutions. Mr. Vidura and Mr. Randeesha, the floor is yours.
Hello everyone, I hope I'm audible.
Yeah.
I'm visible as well. Great. Hi.
Very good.
Hi, Randeesha, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Just
Great.
okay. We have waiting for participants here. Good now. Okay, so thank you, Jason and Kaushila, for your kind introduction. So this is the first uh, series of sessions we have organized for IEEE Computer Society Sri Lanka chapter to make you aware about IEEE CS. And this is the first session, and it's the session name is Friends with CS Benefits, and don't miss the word CS. Okay, so the first so today we are going to talk about the sharpen your skills and boost your career. So can we have the presentation, Renuja? By the way, we have Professor Angad Jayakodi, the chairperson of IEEE Computer Society Sri Lanka chapter. Good evening, sir. Okay, so as a start, I think Vidura can start the session with an introduction about what is IEEE and IEEE CES. Can you please go to the next slide?
Yeah. So basically, IEEE, it's the largest professional organization in the world, and it's the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers team, and have been for like almost good time. Now CS, the computing professionals and undergraduates, now they are the people who have been like acing the IEEE within Sri Lanka itself. And if we talk about IEEE Sri Lanka section, we have like more than 2,500 members at the moment, and we are one of the large sections in the region as well. If we talk about regions, we have 10 regions in IEEE, region 1 to region 10, and we are like laying around the region 10, which is the biggest region in the world. It's a Pacific region, and in that we have been like playing a very pivotal role, especially into the development of that particular region as well, on what like we are bringing into the table. And if you think about the activities, we have been awarded with many awards in IEEE, especially in region and the global level as well, on the activities that we have done so far. And if we talk about our Sri Lanka section, it's been almost 20 years, I guess. I can't remember the number, 20 or somewhat around that. It's been here for almost like that much of a time. And if we talk about the events that we do, we have like national level projects, national programs going around under many different like verticals. And in Sri Lankan section, we have two major affinity groups, WIE affinity group, which is Women in Engineering, and then, no, actually, we have three major affinity group, WIE, YP, and SITE. WIE, Women in Engineering, mainly focusing on how well that we can empower women to get into the engineering factors and STEM related careers and programs itself. And then if we talk about YP, young professionals, it's all about how well that we can support young professionals. That means the early stage people who are in their particular careers to like succeed and support, and that support system is there. And if we talk about site is a special interest group, SIGH, human technology or something like that. Can't remember, to be honest, like the down level. And site, they're mainly focusing on how well that we can utilize this technology and our advancements to betterment of humanity. And that's the actual, let's say, the goal press of IEEE. And if we especially talk about IEEE CES in Sri Lanka, we have the biggest and the largest technical chapter in Sri Lanka section, the Computer Society. And now we have Professor Anuradha as the chairman of Computer Society Sri Lanka chapter. And from Sri Lankan chapter, we have like produced so much of global level volunteers as well as the region level volunteers, which currently I work as the Region 10 South Asian lead for Microsummits. And we have Tihara, who's working as the Region 10 Pacific lead for the Microsummits. And yeah, like lots of people like that. And we have Charmika Subhasinghe. We'll talk about him in the next slide, I guess. We'll see how things goes. Like we have Charmika Subhasinghe, who's one of the really great volunteers who currently in the global level. Like that, we have been like producing really good volunteers, and it's been, let's say, the cradle of innovation sometimes and processors. Sometimes it's been like playing many roles in the process of excelling careers as well as the community. So that's the high level background and the idea of what is IEEE, what is IEEE Sri Lanka section, and what is IEEE Sri Lanka section computer chapter. Over to you, Randeesha.
Okay, thank you. So can we go to the slide number 5? Okay, stop it. So yeah, as Vidura said, the inside of IEEE CS, IEEE and IEEE CS as well. So in this slide, like we are talking about the what IEEE CS provide for you guys as academics and as professionals. So here, as mentioned here, there are multiple of conferences, digital libraries, so you can get all the academic resources, research papers, articles, journals, and everything related to your research project. So anything. So there are multiple of education things, solution centers, and also here didn't mention there are career centers and so much of resources you can get from IEEE Computer Society. Next slide. Yeah, next slide. Next slide. Yeah, this is the brief about IEEE CS membership in Sri Lanka. This picture is a bit old, not the current numbers. So as Vidura mentioned, so we are in the region 10, the last numbers, and council region number 10, council and Sri Lanka section. So there are multiple of IEEE grades inside. So we have all the grades, and as a final number, grand total 611 in those days, I believe. Now we have more than 1,000 or 1,500 members in Sri Lanka. So this is a brief introduction about the membership. So uh, I think at the end of this session, you guys will get aware what is IEEE Sri Lanka CS, and you will guys get the membership definitely, and will be able to get the benefits at the end of the day. Yeah, next slide. So yeah, this is what we focus as IEEE CSSL. So here we have multiple of aspects we are going to focus in every year. So we have activity committees like student activities, as I am chairing that. Last thing, YP activities as we do the chairing, and other things like education, professional, IR, MD, and WIE activities. So all these aspects, there are chairs who are managing and uh, doing the projects related to those fields, and not in IEEE CS Sri Lanka chapter. When it comes to IEEE, so SB chair, like SB chapters, you guys also have these type of subcommittees, and inside you are doing those projects and trying to get the idea of what is going on in the IEEE, like student activities and education, professional things. We'll talk about it in the next slides. You go. Yeah, this is the main thing we can have. Yeah, this is the main thing we can get by doing volunteering at CS, like network like a pro. Uh, what what I'm going to mean by this, like uh, main thing you can get what I'm saying, like what is, why should I join the IEEE CS? Like uh, if you are doing, if you have a active student branch, active CS chapter inside the university, these days most of people are in, I think in state universities you guys are uh, facing a strike, I think, and in other universities most of people are having the semester exam these days, I think. But like a mix of the late night study sessions, copy sessions, and test books, you guys are thinking a question like inside, why should I join IEEE CS? So the, I think this answer is yes. Like here's why, the like being there, you can, guys can get to know each other. You guys can make a network. That's why I mentioned that network like a pro side. So as professionals, as academic and industry professionals, the first thing which will be coming to our mind is like LinkedIn, to get to make the networks and make the connections. So if you forget about LinkedIn for now, IEEE CS is one of the great global network for the computing professionals. just like you guys, like professional networking is like more than just accepting invites to LinkedIn or keeping up with people who can advance your career. Like it's about more about developing a group of peers you can reach out to, but more importantly, who are comfortable reaching out to you for technical or professional conversations, which will be beneficial for you in the future for your career, industry level. And one of the best strategies I have ever found was like networking is taking the time to help others, either through mentoring or simply listening and answering a few questions or providing opinions when needed. And even like in IEEE or even in IEEE, WI or anything, you guys are in organizing events. Like when organizing events, even if you are a lead or not, you will have to take the leadership sometimes. So like for those kind of incidents, like people will get to know about your skills. I think that's not the best word. The best word will be the abilities. So they will know about your abilities. People means the same level people and uh, the people in the industry and in the academic level. So those things are kind of like getting free recommendations, and those things will helpful for you in the future, the industry. And one more thing is like we all need to continue our academic career after the BSc, and we want to do the master's programs, and some of you guys will need to do the PhDs and research and everything related to academic. So by like making networks, maintaining networks, you will guys will get the resources to continue these things in the future. Like here in IEEE it's full of academic resources. Here I'm not talking about the digital library or any research papers related, but the academic resources related to like the academic human resources. So I think you guys get the idea about how you can uh, be a to get like network here like a pro. So join with CS like you want with regret anytime. Like imagine like having connections and the mentors you can find and the collaborative projects you guys can dream up, and like you will no more struggling alone, and you will have a supportive community cheering you on at the end of the day if you start from now. Can you have a slide please? You can yeah, I think Vidura will explain about this for you more.
Yeah, thank you, Randeesha. If you talk about your boosting your technical props, like what kind, since you guys are computing undergraduates at the end of the day, who are computing fresh graduates who are like YP young professionals in the market. Now you guys, this is being a very crucial tech point where you guys now need to be, let's say, harness your skill set in technical terms and to well organize your skill set aligning with proper high earning or passion driven kind of occupation. For that, in IEEE Computer Society Sri Lanka, we are like providing wide range of let's say supports, webinars, and career guidance sessions, and then workshops, because there are like a lot of things are about to be aligned as well. Majorly, our Turn the Tide series, which is mainly focusing on emerging tech and immersive tech, both aspects like AI, ML, and what else, AR, VR, game development, all those stuff, data science, and like cybersecurity, those. And then we are like focusing on our niche markets as well, getting out of SC, like rather than you being just a SC, like at the end of each session I had did so far in first year or second year undergraduates, even in third year sometimes. When I ask whom you want to be in your career, everybody like, I want to be a software engineer. Guys, rather than being a software engineer, there are a lot of things to be like. I have started my career as a software engineer. Now I'm a project manager. And who knows, like someday I would be a program manager or like what else? There are like lots of other things to like shift out to try out to. And I started my career as a AR/VR engineer, and then I shifted to web, RPA, mobile, and I tried out some AI as well. There are like lots of things when I getting into be a PM, fintech, aviation tech, AI, and digital services, lots of areas. Those like when it's come to that, if you have that particular agile mindset, you can like shift into any kind of a format which you like have passion into and which you require by the company or the industry. So this is where we are getting that experience. Even before getting into industry, we are like trying to educate you on what are the careers alternative to being a SC, being a BA, PM, UX UI designer, UX UI engineer, process engineer, RPA engineer, and what else? Like a lot of things. Database administrator. I thought database administrator role is now being dead, but recently around day before yesterday, I got to know they are still having that particular role in major, let's say, enterprises. When it's come to data centers and all, we still have database administrators and DevOps engineers, cloud engineers, any kind of a scenario. We are here to like support you, facilitate you, and shape up your career. Not just that, the agile mindset. We are like trying our best to set you guys up with the agile mindset because in the industry, the most of the software companies or the like IT-related companies in Sri Lanka, they are tend to this agile mindset and agile processes like cleaning and agile and more or less rapid application development or like MVP first approach. Those are the things that we want to teach you guys. So like perfect line of resources and perfect line of webinars, workshops, training series, all them are like ready for you guys, especially for CS members in our CS chapter. And by getting the access to CS membership, you get an access to a whole lot of courses in digital library of CS, which you can master like any kind of an like aspect in your career and any kind of like area which you need to master your knowledge. Yeah, just like that, we are ready to serve you guys with like variety of changes in the processes and variety of changes in tech. Uh, Combined as a webinar, combined as a workshop, whatnot, whatever the way that you guys are like quite good with. And even like we are trying to have this on-prem, that means on premises in your respective universities and with your mother tongue rather than we are sticking to English. අපි බලනවා පුළුවන් තරම් සිංහල and Tamil to like we are trying to like match up with all the language, all the three languages, and we actually want to not to make this a superiority thing. We want to make sure we're reaching out to your heart and you can easily understand by these concepts and all this tech stuff to boost your like technical knowledge, your technical knowledge arsenal by your own mother tongue. So we're going to be there for you. And yeah, that's the lineup from CSSL for this year. I hope you guys be with us and get a CS membership for the global experience as well. Over to you, Randeesha.
Okay, thank you, Vidura. So the thing we are going to uh, talk next is like unleash your inner leader. So I think the main thing is like most of you in this session today, definitely you guys are thinking that taking the leadership is a risk or a further responsibility. Like taking the leadership, you guys have to manage people and also manage the program, publicity, sponsorship, everything. But it's not that, right? If you have a team, you guys can do it better. Like the most critical aspect of volunteering in anything, like in IEEE or any other volunteering organization, is like there's no any requirement for such. Like you have a choice, your inner motivations and push you and give you your work a purpose. So more important, like it allows you to be a leader, even if you do not have the team of people to lead. So be a leader from yourself first, and guys try to do like take your inner leader out and be the lead, take the leadership in any of these events, programs inside your student branch and IEEE CS chapter inside your university. So you may be curious about how volunteering in IEEE CS might improve like leadership abilities and the connections between being a leader and volunteering. Like being there, like you can develop your interpersonal skills, uh, like most of you guys will like afraid of talking in front of the public. Like the person who can speak in front of the public will be inside you guys. You guys need to try and get that person outside. So develop your you guys can wait. So what I was talking, yeah, develop your interpersonal skills. Like I said, the things inside doing doing an event, and those things will be beneficial for you in the industry. Inside the like, if you are volunteering, no, if you are working as a QA, BA, SC, or any other related in any other field. So these things will be beneficial. Like inside the company, no one will be uh, guide you. No one will be stand with you when there is any situation against you. So with these things, try to uh, speak for yourself. So these things will help you for you in the future in the industry. So you guys can add the experience by volunteering in the CS for anything like reaching out the speakers. Uh, speakers means like from the academic expertise and the industry expertise. And also you guys can improve your planning skills by being a leader. Uh, being a leader means not uh, taking the leadership inside uh, in the entire event side, but being like think about like being like a publicity lead or program lead. You are a lead, so you guys can improve your planning skills and gain the confidence. So like don't underestimate the leadership opportunities within this side of the computer society. So try to involve in organizing workshops, lead the project teams, or even become a branch officer inside uh, the IEEE SD. So these experiences will hone you like your communication, teamwork, and organization skills, like making you more well all-rounded uh, person inside the industry. And also these things will prepare you for your future leadership roles. Like as I mentioned previously, in every field there is a leadership position. Like as I will take from my field, like I am a QA and next is senior QA, associate QA lead, and from that QA manager, and from that I like every person will have to go from the technical or any side from and to the management role. So take some confidence, experience, and improve your skills from those things, and these things will help you for you in the future industry. Can we go for the next one? Yeah, this is one thing I wanted to explain. I think Vidura will also help with me. And this is IEEE Career Center. Like uh, if you guys know the other recruitment sites like mainly LinkedIn and Rooster, Indeed, such type of things, you guys are going for the visiting those sites to apply for the jobs opportunities around the world and in Sri Lanka or anywhere. So inside IEEE, this is the benefit and a privilege for the IEEE CS members, the IEEE Career Center. So I use this just to make aware you guys that this is a digital experience and digital opportunity you guys can get. And also, apart from this, there are more opportunities to will be beneficial for your career ahead. Like IEEE, like we offer like various employment and career opportunities for the students. And we are not going to give you the jobs directly, but we are going to show you the path how to get a job, uh, the job path. Okay, we are going to give you the career opportunities for you guys students and also the professionals from engineering, technology, and especially in CS, the CS side. So like in IEEE CS, you have the opportunity for you to organize events, webinars, and panel discussions related to CS and other related fields. Like by taking these initiatives to organize these events, you can establish yourself as a leader, as I previously mentioned. So one key aspect of organizing events is like reaching out the speakers. That's the main thing. Speakers means academic expertise or uh, industry expertise. Like this is the initial contact. Uh, like this initial contact is like crucial because making a good first impression can significantly impact your success. Yeah, like when you connect with the speaker, you are like potentially forming a lifelong professional network. Like, and through these interactions, you guys can get to know, like, you can get to know the talented and educated individuals in both professional and academic fields. And this network can be uh, invaluable when seeking the recommendations for the industry positions. This is type of perks by being an IEEE CS and IEEE members. So as the people in these fields, we already be familiar with your abilities. So I think as Vidura and me, like we are volunteering for a long time inside IEEE, IEEE CS, and we volunteered in IEEE YP and most of the projects. And like we have the experience in these benefits and firsthand, and I strongly encourage you to get more involved in IEEE CS. Doing so will help you gain insights and build your professional network. Like as I previously mentioned, uh, if you are doing uh, like after the BSc or doing a BSc, between the BSc, if you are going to do the research, you guys can get the resources from IEEE digital library, and from those things, it will be beneficial for you. Can we go to the other side? Yeah, this is something apart from the topic. Uh, we are going to give you some idea about the funding and support. Like this is one of the fund which you can apply for from IEEE CS, the chapter startup fund. So the chapters, the newly initiates IEEE CS chapters will be eligible for this, and also the inactive chapters which we are going to reactivate, and this will be $150, and you guys have to submit that expense report uh, for the link in the IEEE Computer Society website. So in here, I think we have guys from the other universities, and also there are more universities which don't have IEEE CS chapter. I think after starting those chapters, they will be able to apply for these funds. Next one. Yeah, this is something, some other grant from the IEEE CES. Any of the chapters will be eligible for you. Like this first come first serve basics. You just have to give a proposal with a meaningful activity project and the part of like how that will helpful for the growth of your chapter. So this is do we have Vidura? Vidura, can we explain like the offers from this grant? I think he's the best person who can do this.
Yeah, if you talk about this chapter grant programs, mainly this is for like any technical chapter in the world. And if we talk about this, you can see a small, medium, large grant thing. That is actually, if I'm not wrong, that's based on the section capacity, which category that your section fall into, and we fall into large section. And sometimes these grant might need to match up with the section. That means if the grant is 1000 USD, again another 1000 USD might need to be matched up by the section. So those type of some let's say conditions are there, but sometimes there's no such thing, just section ways it's there. And so basically when to like these type of funding, they just open up the funding for a period of time. This funding is come around twice a year or once a year. And first come first serve basis, they are like telling we have allocated this much of amount for the particular funding opportunities, and you guys can apply. So we can apply with a solid proposal, and if we get selected, we get the respective funding. If not, then try next year some sort of a scenario. So that's the moral and high level idea of this funding transition.
Okay, super.
And one more thing to add, one more, sorry, I forgot. Like there are multiple events in like IEEE CS Global, like micro summits and TechX, those type of event, like they come up with their own funding schemas as well. If you think about micro summits, they are giving 600 USD per micro summit, if I'm not wrong. Sometimes it get along to 1000, 1005. It depends. And if you talk about what is back in the day for the global CS Congress, we got 10,000 USD or somewhat. And for TechX, it's comes with 1,500 USD cap funding. Just like that, if you can like facilitate that particular thing, especially in Sri Lankan CS chapter, we facilitate both micro summits and TechX in Sri Lanka in a nationwide manner. So for those, we are getting that type of funding like that. There are some event-specific fundings at CS Global as well, so which you can apply and get. Yeah, Randeesha.
Super. Can you go to the other slide? Yeah, I think we have come up to the end of this session. So this is the web link for IEEE Computer Society. If you go inside, so there will be multiple of things you guys can see related to conferences, and there are so many events inside IEEE CS. Those are global and also there will be local also, but inside this IEEE Computer Society, you guys can uh, take an idea about the publications inside the magazines, journals, and also there's a CS digital library, and there are education and career fairs, and so many education related and technical related webinars, sessions, podcasts, and blogs also. And yeah, those things are the things you guys can get to know by using this IEEE CS website. And I think you guys got an idea about the benefits and how you can sharp your skills and boost your career by volunteering in IEEE CS. So yeah, thank you for having us today. And I think as so far I saw uh, from IEEE CS University of Kelaniya and IEEE CS University of Vavuniya, you guys did a great job the organizing, the publicity. Uh, it's really well, good numbers, the participants, and this is the first session in this series, and ahead we are going to organize. We are going to merge the university student like CS chapters together to organize this event series along with IEEE CS Sri Lanka chapter. And next session will be IEEE like Friends with CS benefits with another title related to IEEE like the benefits from IEEE CS. And for today, uh, these are the things we can discuss related to the benefits and sharpen your skills and boost your career. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vidura and Mr. Radisha, for your outstanding contributions to our event. Your passion for computer science and your dedication to empowering students are truly commendable.